Welcome back, guys, for more Timberborn. And look at this. It's cycle 100. We made it to cycle 100, despite the the almost catastrophe in the last episode. Right, what are we going to do in this episode? In this episode, we're going to do loads. The Giga Dam, well, that's on the left-hand side. That's going up a cup size. We're going to get back to work on Archie. Hooray! And there was much rejoicing. And there's going to be loads of like beautification and centrifying and lining up work on the Sky Beavers colony. It's going to be intense. Right, I want to get a lot done in this episode. So I'm going to come down here. I've worked out that this corner here, the mirror on this side, is going to be just in front of this beehive. So we're going to have to rip out all of this, which worries me a little in terms of the production of sunflower seeds, but somehow we'll muddle through. Mark resources for demolition. All of that has got to go. Right. Oh, by the way, I've figured out how to make the dam deeper. Oh, yeah. And we're going to be doing that in this episode as well. Yeah, we can go down like another couple of tiles. Now, you may be saying to yourself, Sky, God, that Sky, he's such a bonehead. He doesn't realise that he's got sluice gates here. If he takes it down another couple of tiles behind, he won't be able to use them. Well, I've got a solution for that. Now, somebody pointed out something, which is, it came as a bit of a shock. Didn't really, because I already knew, but I'm going to play it like it was a bit of a shock. It came as a bit of a shock when they pointed out that this structure here is not centered in between these two towers. Oh my God. Well, what are we going to do about that? Because if you look, right, so you've got the tower, you've got this little trench, and then we've got one tile, and then the platform starts. On the other side, we've got the trench, we've got the tower, we've got the trench, and then we've got 3 tiles. So we've got 2 extra tiles on this side. Well, there's only one thing for it, isn't there? We have to demolish this entire thing and everything underneath it and move it all over one tile. No, we're not doing that. What we are going to do is move the tower. Now, some of you may have just gone, oh, you're kidding. But actually, it's kind of nothing. All we need to do is build up on this side like 2 tiles. So we just build everything up on this side 2 tiles, and then we dynamite everything on that side down 2 tiles. Redo the little mini aqueducts, and that's it. If you actually take a look at this thing, right, adding 2 tiles here, taking away 2 tiles there, it makes no difference to this whatsoever. Well, we're off and running. I've laid the wall up to here, but I've got to get rid of these trees so that I can lay in the next section. And then up here, I'm redoing this. So we're going to have a direct staircase going up to the base of this staircase. This staircase is, I've basically moved it back 2 tiles. I've got to throw the stairs in. Let's do that now. Boom, boom, boom. All the way up to the top. Yes, I've got that right. Well, that's a good start, isn't it? Okay, we want some tiles going in here, and they need to be built in that direction. So all of that goes in there. Rip that out. Cool. And then, I mean, it's like, this is dead easy because I've literally just got to move it 2 tiles forward. So that's going to move 2 tiles forward. That's going to move 2 tiles forward. That's going to move 2 tiles forward. So what do we want to do? We just want to put platforms here and levees on top, don't we? Yeah, I think so. So platforms come out to there, and then levees. Levees go on top, and boom. Right, this is clear. Let me lay in the rest of this. I want to lay in like all of it now so that we can get the whole thing done. I've got to figure out exactly how I'm going to do the aqueduct. And this wall's got to move. Oh, there's so much to do. It's brilliant, isn't it? Okay, so I've put the 3 dams in that are replacing the 2 dams on this side. So this is our center tile. Should we check it? Oh, look at that. Lines up with the entrance to the dance hall. Perfect. Well, what? You're having a good giggle there, right? Oh, is now the time to tell them that story?
Maybe.
Are you gonna have your sketch ready so I can put it in the video?
Yeah, I think.
Okay, so. Oh dear, this is not made up. This is not made up. I promise you, this actually happened. So after the feedback that we got from you guys, Picture is working on a Beaver t-shirt, right? And I walked in, she was working away, and I looked over her shoulder at her iPad where she was sketching away, and without thinking said, "Your beaver's looking good." I'm just going to pause and let that sink in. They won't be hearing me at the moment because they'll be laughing.
Yeah.
I swear to God, no word of a lie, that actually happened. Should I actually like seal this up for a bit? And I'm thinking maybe we do. Like, well, don't do it. Just do it with levies. Yeah. You've got a point. All right, cool. We'll do, because we're going to have levies going down there anyway, and levies going up here. So that's actually got to go, hasn't it? Yeah. Let's get a single dynamite goes on there. And yeah, so all I need to do is put a levy there to seal us temporarily. They've almost done this. Go on, you can see this. Boom. There we go. It's gone. Hooray. There was much rejoicing. What are you going to do about the trench and stuff? Yeah, I'll sort that out as I go along. Don't worry about it. It's all cool. Now, do you remember ages ago? Like, I mean, I'm talking like when we were first kind of doing this, which was like, I think it was in something like the 7th century BC. I said that I was going to keep this rugged look and I wasn't going to change it much. Yeah, that was probably a lie. You know. Because I look at this side and I kind of like this. I kind of like how it comes across and then just steps down. And then I look at this and this is a bit untidy and I wish it was kind of nice and even. So I think that's what we're going to do. We're going to do that. We're going to do that. Tell you what else we're going to do. We're going to reduce the amount of tiles we've got here. Because when this fills up, we actually fill it up to here. And there's like loads of tiles here, which like it doesn't need to be like that. So yeah, I guess we'll fill a bunch of this stuff in. So yeah, things are going to change. Things are absolutely going to change. Okay, we are ready to do this. I've actually replaced these two levees with a couple of terrain tiles because we had them there, and I want to keep the theme. So, yeah, we're ready to rip this out. Can I just mention very, very quickly, and I want to do this at the time when I'm in a rush, can everybody not mention the fact that I dynamited those two tiles down where the sluice gate are, and they didn't need to be dynamited down, and I've had to replace them. So we'll skip over that. It's too late, guy. I already typed my comment. Ha! And I timestamped it. Ha! Yeah, so... Right, pause while we dangerously rip this out. What could possibly go wrong? All right, so it's going to be those three get ripped out. Boom. So that means that the channel is going to empty. So like a lot of stuff's going to stop working and the power's disconnected. So yeah, this needs to get done ASAP. Get done faster if you shut up and do it. Yeah, you got a point. Right. Those going across there. Now, I do have the option at this point, if I want to change this and like move them one forward or something. I was going to say, is this watertight? No, it's not. I had the same issue when I did this, that I had to put these tiles behind it. Yeah, I am. We'll take those out. I'm going to do it with 5s. Why are you going to do it with 5s? Because if I do it with 5s, because we've actually got the platforms there that the 3s were sitting on. So I can utilize those, put in 5s, and then just run, where are you? Terrain tiles. Then just run terrain tiles across there. Awesome. Oh, by the way, one thing I didn't do, like right at the beginning of the video, which I should have done, was to say what a difference an episode makes. Look, we're up to 8.4k of logs. We've got 8.6k of water. We're up to, we're up to 4.1k of metal. We're up to 10k of planks. My God, what a turnaround. I tell you what, while I'm nervously waiting for this to get done, oh, have they already done the platforms? I think they've already done. Have they already done them? Well, they're building the... Oh, I was going to say they're building the levees. They're not. They're building the platforms. Oh, no, they're in. They're in. Look, it's done. That one's done. Is that one done? Yeah, that one's done. This one... Yeah, that's the one they're working on right now. Okay, this will get done pretty quick. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. Don't worry, Sky. While they're finishing and that off, we should start getting Archie going, shouldn't we? Yeah, we should. So I was trying to finish off this first section, wasn't I? Well, let's get on with it. We've got a ton of planks and we've got plenty of metal. We probably only need to go out a couple of tiles. So we'll add a couple of tiles. Right. And then on the sides, to advance the sides, all I've got to do is get, let's see, what do I want? A 4 bridge. Flip you around. 4 bridge goes on there. They can do those, and they can do the next section. If I go on, let's do the next bit as well. Let's make some progress on Archie. Okay, we want to do the same thing on this side. 4 bridges, one in there, one in there. Hook it up with a path. Oh ho ho ho! And they're getting it. They actually get. My God, they are getting it done pretty quickly. Amazing. All right, let's go back over here. Are we done? We are done, and we are watertight again. Are we? Oh, no, because I've got to put in the floor tiles. Right, build those for like as quickly as you can. Oh, dear. See, now, I shouldn't have even shown you that, should I, really? I should have said, oh, I did those. Yeah. I didn't forget them. They were already done. And there's the water. We're actually oh, and the fountain starts up. And is that all of it? Not quite. No, apparently it is. Apparently it is. Are we watertight? Oh, yes, we are. The water's flowing in there. It's got to fill this up first. Okay, gotcha. You know, it does beg the question, doesn't it? Should I actually rip this out and fill this in? So it's actually a tile higher. But yeah, I think lift it. You know what? I'm just going to do it. You're going to do it, Scott. I am going to do it. Rip that out. Boom. Yeah. This makes all kinds of good sense. And fill all of that in. Awesome sauce. Okay, so now what I can do is decide like how much of this I'm going to fill in to contain this area. And of course, now we can do everything kind of symmetrical and stuff. I'm going to have to reproduce this on this side. I'm just, there is one thing that I am debating, right? Ever since I built the tower, like, and I noticed it when I came to kind of show it off and show the water, it's rather near the edge of the map, isn't it? Which kind of spoils the view a little bit. I have been considering, guys, moving the tower kind of over here. Now, what do you think of that idea? I mean, I think it's a freaking really good idea. Rip this out and just have the tower probably about here so that we can have like nice views of it rather than seeing the edge of the map, which is a bit ugly. I might leave that up to you guys, because I can hook this up exactly as it is, and then we could move this another time. So yeah, it's out there. It's out there for debate and discussion. What I am going to do right now is I'm going to start throwing in dynamite, because all of this is going to go down one tile. The bad tide has ended, and we start cycle 101. And how much water did we have left? And the answer is, we had loads left. Look at all this water. And by the way, I reinstituted the system whereby this dam lets out water first, and then this one lets out water, which we can do now because we ripped out those stupid dams and this is all at the same level. Hooray! And there was much rejoicing. They haven't started laying in this dynamite yet because there's still loads of stuff to build. Yeah, I'm keeping them busy. How are we getting on over here? And the answer is, yeah, they're moving along. They've almost finished. What, we got one tile there to do. And they're already moving on to this section. How are we doing over here? Oh, pretty much the same. They finished that section and they're working on this section over here. Oh, I'm loving this. I can't wait. Can't wait to see Archie with water in. I think it's gonna look. I mean, imagine with this, with him all and all the things and all the bits. It's gonna be amazing. Sky, you might want to calm down. Maybe, see a doctor, frankly. Yeah, you're probably right. I think it's time to put the Fountain of Joy back in. Let's see, where are we? We're on Cycle 101, Day 5. We've got 1.5 days till the drought comes in. So what am I doing? Oh, yeah, Monuments and the Fountain of Joy. And what I think I'm going to do, I think we had it there before, and I think I'm going to move it back a tile. Let's see, how does that look? Yeah, I think that's going to look better there. A little bit more dynamite. There, and on that side. And we are looking pretty darn good. And yes, we're back to our shape. This is done now. Whoa, yes, that's more like it. Excellent. I need to come up with... Good Lord, my voice went high then. I try again. I need to come up with a permanent staircase solution. And I did think about having the staircase kind of like... Imagine just move that forward to like here so that the beavers actually come up in here. Yeah, I mean... Don't know. I don't know. On this side, we've got this silly arrangement. I think it'd be kind of cool having a sort of semi-hidden staircase going up. You know, I think that is probably about as full as it can be. Oh, no, I was going to say as full as it can be without overflowing. But actually, we've got about another 2/3 of a tile before it would overflow. But I'm going to say that's pretty darn full. Certainly a lot healthier than we have been. And that is with full water. Look at this, 9K. Boom. Oh. All right, I'm loving it. Well, we'll survive the next drought because it's only 17 days. You know, the changes that we've made, cutting back on the irrigation and stuff, do seem to be working. Yeah, you jinx it, Sky. Say it again. Say it again a couple of times. I dare you. All right, I won't say it again. Yeah, that's it. The frontage of the dam is complete. I mean, apart from sorting this out. Yeah, I think that's the next job is putting a new staircase in. But that is generally awesome. Right, we can do loads of ripping out and stuff, can't we? Yeah. Okay, well, there's a bunch of things that we need to do. We can blow all this dynamite. Goodbye. We've got... Yes, they've done all of this. We can blow all of that. Very cool. I need the X. There we go. And a few people have asked me, like, oh, what's that? What's that alignment tool thing? What's that called? Well, first of all, it's called the alignment tool. I thought that was a bit of a giveaway. But if you want to know about this, it's not a mod. It's in the vanilla game in Update 6 on the experimental branch. Go read the patch notes on Steam. Because there's a whole bunch of other stuff in there as well. Right, so that platform needs to go in... Let's see, there, doesn't it? Yes, it does. You know, I've got to say, actually, doing this does solve some issues, which I don't really want to admit, but apparently it does. Yeah, then we're going to use the 3x3 platform. So a 3x3 platform goes on there. And of course, that means we're one further in this direction. So we can get the 6 overhangs, flip them around, and boom, we're there. We're good. So those go in there. Are they in the right place? Yes, they are. Well, that's a step in the right direction. The problem I have with this is that you've then got to fill in the middle. Yeah, I think I talked about this before. So we'll put a 3 in, and that's basically all you can do. And then obviously at this end, well, we'll have to have something bigger coming out. Yeah, all right. Yeah, enough sniggering. Bit of dynamite there, and we are looking pretty good. Am I going to get the rest of the stuff put? Yeah, go on. Let's do it. Well, like while we're here, Let's just get her done. Get her done, boy lad. All right, and then we want impermeable floor tiles going along the center, up to there. Yeah, we need another levee going in there. And as soon as we get that dynamite down out and put in the last piece, and then we dynamite through and we're done. Woohoo! Oh, we can rip all of this out. Let's do that. That'll be fun. We can rip all of this out. Okay. Just don't rip that bit out, Sky. That wouldn't be good. Oh, okay. We can... no, let's just take that one. Take those two. And then we can do those four. And that leaves us with those two. Did I get all the levies? Yes, I got all the levies. Right, that leaves us with this. So we can take those. Oh, is this on a tile? Yeah, that's on a tile. Get rid of you. And then the last four. Boom. Awesome. That opens us up. So, yeah, the sluice gate can work now. That's awesome. Well, just look at this. The dam is full and is overflowing. And that's with our gigantic B-cups. It's all full. It's overflowing. Yes, it is. Bountiful. Oh, good Lord. Seriously, guys, I'm so into this now. It's unbelievable. Okay, let me show you what's going on. So, I'm redeveloping the frontage over here to kind of more match the frontage over here. They will end up being identical. I'm filling in around the fountain. I've got to dynamite this out and I've got to start dynamiting up here. I have put in the secret stairs at the back so that we can actually get up there, and it's kind of sort of hidden. I must admit, I do like that. That's very, very tasty. Right now, I've got them working on these pillars at the front of both of the dams, and that's actually prioritized because what I want to do is dynamite this bottom layer down. So I've got to put the... now, I'm going to use overhangs because I can extend the overhangs. I can't extend the bridges as easily. So what do I want? I want overhangs. And overhangs are going to go in along here. Oh, I need to put the one on there, and I need to put the one on there. Okay, cool. And then if I want to, I can extend them. So, like, for example, for this bit, yeah, we definitely want to extend that. And then I can do all this at the same time, can't I? Which would be blooming awesome. Oh, seriously, this is starting to look freaking awesome. Oh, I know. There was something else, right? There was something else. I think that this should be a 2, not a 3, because it's coming too far forward, don't you think? This should be falling in the middle of here. Yeah. Do it, Sky. Do it. If we're going to do it, do it. Hell yeah. Right. Rip that off. Boom. The drought has now started. And it's only a 19-day drought. Good Lord, we've been blessed with nice short droughts. I love it. So I'm getting too excited now. I need to calm down. Don't calm down, Sky. We love it when you're completely mental. Yeah, I know you do. Right, let's rip that out. And then we can put in the 2s. Where are we, 2s? There we go. Do you know? Well, you don't. How would you? How could you? I used to have a girlfriend whose name was 2s. 2s. And the reason that she was called 2s, it was a nickname, it wasn't an actual name. Her actual name was Jackie. But her mother was also called Jackie. So they called her Jackie 2. And she became known as 2s. And everybody called her 2s. So there you go. There's a little bit of a story. Out of the blue, from freaking nowhere, from a very long time ago. Let's have a quick look at Archie. Archie is progressing well. I did extend these paths a little bit more. They've got more of this in. How's the metal holding up? The metal is holding up well. We're at 2.9k. They've gone around the corners. We're almost done. So they're going to be starting on the next section. This is done. This section's done. I'm having ideas. We could take this water, actually take it up, and have an aqueduct that goes over the top of the beavers, and then does something. Ooh, it's kind of interesting, isn't it? Don't you love this kind of brainstorming? No, should be in an R&D episode, you loon. Get on with building. So this is a building episode. Yeah, all right. Shut up. I think what we'll do now, because you've kind of seen all the ideas and stuff, I think now it's time for me to go away and actually get all of this frontage and whatever finished. Shall we? Yeah, let's do it. It's cycle 103, day 6, and things continue to go very, very well. Our reservoir, our expanded reservoir is full and overflowing. We've still got the best part of 2 days worth of water, so we could actually be storing more water. So that's what we're going to attempt to do. I'm going to pause it while I mess around with this, because we're going in. We're going underwater. Here we go. So we're down deep in the reservoir. What are we going to do down here? So this is the sluice gate. What I want to do is dynamite this down, like to the bottom, which I think is just a couple of tiles, but an extra couple of tiles is nothing to sniff at. So all we want is to create like the tiniest of trenches, and then we're going to have a pump on the top of that. Now, the question is, like, yeah, you know what? It doesn't need to be any taller than that, does it? Just like a single tile. Yeah, that's it. So, water, pump. The pump will go there eventually. So, yeah, I've got to lay dynamite just over absolutely everything, like every tile that I can find, and take it all down 2 tiles. Meanwhile, up top, everything is going great. This is starting to look very, very tidy now. I am toying with some ideas about the pumps. But I'm really, really, really in 2 minds about this. Oh, 2 beavers have managed to get themselves stranded down there. How the hell did you manage that? Right, what was I talking about? I was talking about pumps, wasn't I? Yes, pumps. I have created a whole bunch of like 3x3 squares around the place. What I was thinking was to have some pumping and additional storage. We've got 4 of these up here. Each of these holds 1,200. And then if we go down here, we've got, I don't know how many, like 12 of these that each hold 300. The perfect way to play is to only pump during the wet season. And then all the water that you collect, you use for irrigation. Can we pump enough water during the wet season, like now, which is just about to end, to sustain us all the way through the longest of droughts? The drought has just started. Hooray, and there was much rejoicing. So what I was thinking of doing was putting, where are we? Water. Large water pumps. I was thinking of having large water pumps potentially there. 1, 2, and then 3, 4. And then we can flip them around and have large water pumps 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, it's like a combination of the pumps and storage. But I'm trying to figure out like what I need of each. And I'm struggling. I just don't know if we can put in enough pumps to do the job. And if I do put in enough pumps, having the bots to man them. Now, they're only going to be working a few days per season. But the problem is I don't want to be putting them in and then pausing these and then unpausing and pausing and unpausing every wet season. Doesn't work because I'm off doing crazy projects. I don't want to be micromanaging the pumps. I'm gonna put the 4 pumps in at the back. So I was thinking 4 pumps at the front and then maybe like 4 extra storages at the back. But 4 pumps is not going to do it. So we're going to need like at least the 6 pumps that we've got now. That will go in there. Have they done this dynamite now? They should have. Yes, they have. Okay, well, we'll blow that. Get rid of these wooden stairs. Yes. And then we can put the 4th pump in. Boom. Okay, cool. Now, the nice thing about this is that they can only pump during the wet season, which is that's what you want. The problem is, can we pump enough water? Well, I tell you what we're going to do. We are going to pause these 6 pumps Because the only way you can know is to actually do it, isn't it? Yeah. So I'm going to pause those. So let's see. We've just gone into the wet season. We've got 22 days. So that should allow me to judge. We'll switch all of those off. We'll get these built and we'll switch all of these on. So these are, let's make this just like really high priority and just get them built and in. We're going to have bots in all of them. Boom, boom, boom. And then we'll see how much water we can pump during whatever wet season we get. What else? What else? I think I'm at the point where I need to sort out this aqueduct. They've built everything. We can get rid of that bridge. That can go. Get rid of that platform. So we've got a levee there that needs to be removed to let the water flow. And then we need to put in a piece of power shaft. We've got that needs to be blown. And I've still got to hook this up. So do I do it at this? I think I do. Yeah, I think we do it. Now, this lake over here. I am seriously thinking that lake needs to just go. I might compensate, you know, as we do, by maybe adding a few tasks to this. But I don't think this adds anything. This irrigates out here. We've also got this irrigating out here. So I don't think we need it. I'm going to fill it in. I'm going to fill it in. Do you want to see me start the process? I'm not going to do it all, but we'll start the process. It's going away, guys. It's going away. So yeah, I think we're going to have to do like some serious terrain modding. Shall I just bite the bullet? Bite the bullets. This is going to be a lot of when you add the dam and what I'm going to do to this is going to be a lot of dynamiting. All right, well, shut up and get on with it. For goodness sake, whinging about it all the time. We've got better things to do. We could be, I don't know. We could be de-waxing areas, for example, so that we can better enjoy, like, YouTubers that we want to listen to, who actually do things. Don't just witter on about how difficult everything is. Well, yeah, I mean, I hear you. Because I've de-waxed my ears. I use my time wisely. Okay, let's talk about the bot factory, shall we? These have got to go. If I'm going to do anything over here, these have to be moved. So it's just got to be done. Let's zip all the way over here. And how are we going to do this? With great difficulty. Is that because it's like really, really hard? No, it's because I'm an idiot. So it's going to be very, very difficult. You don't know what we idiots go through. You really don't. You really don't. Some of you do. I've seen the comments, so I know. It's difficult to make this. In fact, it's impossible to make this symmetrical. You know, I suppose like, do I put like 4 in? Which is what I've got in Scrapbot City for absolutely no good reason, because you only need 3 to feed 2 bot assemblers. Yeah. This is working out well, Sky. Well done. Good job. Yeah, I know, right? We've got, the nice thing is we've got lots of room for like storage and all kinds of other stuff. Well, God, they got that built quick. By the way, somebody offered me a $5 donation if I do more Sean Connery.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So that's it, guys. If you don't cough up, I'm gonna do more Sean Connery, right? So I want $5, right? Or I'm gonna do more Sean Connery, and you know that you don't want to hear that. If that works, I'm going to try doing Kevin Costner. I reckon that's got to be worth $15 of anybody's money. Right, shut up, Sky. Okay, I think I've completed the thought process now. So if you look at the numbers, we're halfway through this season. So we've had basically 10 days. And in 10 days, we've used basically half the water. So in order to survive like a 30-day drought, we would either need to increase our storage, which means that then we've got even more pumping to do during the wet season, or I accept that I'm just going to have to pump all year round, in which case life becomes like pretty easy. As long as we have enough water in the reservoir. That's the thing. So what I'm going to do is get the demolish tool, demolish these because I'm going to have to dynamite the tiles underneath them. Now, I was hoping to not have to do this because it's yet more tiles for evaporation. But you know what? It's only a few. It's not a big deal. So we'll do that on that side, and on this side we'll do that. Let's blow that channel. There's going to be an awful lot of boom boom coming. The dam is going to be one hell of a boom boom. All of that goes. Awesome. And then the same with this, which is going to leave us with one on tile because of that bridge. Who knows? Maybe I'll keep that. Maybe that's a feature. I don't know. We'll see. And then all that's got back. I want to take that back. Do I want to rip these out, dynamite, and then put them back in? The answer is obviously no. I don't want to. Yeah, the real question is, should you? Oh, all right then. If you're going to be like that about it. How much do I not want to do that? Well, the thing is, Sky, you've got to do another set of pumps below this so that you can keep the channel filled, assuming that the reservoir ever gets that low. So you should probably shut up and do it. I don't want to, though. You can't make me. Who did I get that from? Picture.
Don't know.
I don't want to. You can't make me. Oh, God, I've got to rip all of that out, haven't I? Yeah. Oh, what a nuisance. Well, it is what it is. Shut up. Just do it. Oh, you guys don't want to see me do any more, do you? Yeah, we want to see every moment of your agony, Sky. Yeah, you would. You would, wouldn't you? You're enjoying this. Ha ha ha, Sky's going to suffer. So, yeah, the last of the dynamite is going in. If I can find dynamite. The rest of the dynamite. It's a 1 again, Sky. You almost did it. You caught yourself. Well done. Well done, that. Well done, that beaver. I class myself as a beaver now, obviously. Honorary, but, you know. I have the same small equipment as a beaver. So, it's a bloomin' hammer. Behave yourselves. I've got a small saw as well. A couple of small pumice stones as well. I really should shut up because, like, put down the shovel and walk away. The hole is deep enough. All right. Now, yeah. So just levees on this side and the impermeable floor tiles, and we're good to go. I think. What do I want? I want impermeable floor tiles, which are those. Those go on there. And that should be this part done. Now, I am going to have to redo some of this stuff because it's not identical on both sides. So there is going to be some messing around to do. Flip it around. Boom, boom, boom. In fact, they can probably do it. Yeah, they can do it without that one. They can do it from there. All right, that'll get that done. That'll get this pumping. Then we can rip out this aqueduct completely. Should we have a countdown? Yeah, 3, go. I can't count backwards. I have trouble counting upwards. Counting backwards is just pushing it way too far. Oh, this should be fun. Oh, of course. I was thinking it was going to go through here and then round there, but it didn't because it doesn't work like that. It's like, this is your design, Sky. Like, if you don't know... I had missed 4 there, but they can do those afterwards. So, oh, and we've got one. What are those from? Oh, are those the center of the center of the pumps? I bet you they're the center of the bloomin' pumps. Go back up to the top. There we go. Oh no, it's because they hadn't finished doing these little bits. It's okay. We'll get that done. All right, there you go. There was the big boom boom. We now have 2 more tiles of depth in here. Woohoo! That is a fair amount more water. Oh, hello. Oh, good Lord. I didn't even realise we're in the wet season. Okay. How much water? Oh, good Lord. See, I get so focused on one thing. Yeah. You might want to blow that dynamite, Sky. Yeah, let's do that. And get the pumps working again. Yeah, I think you're right. Boom. Right, pumps. Less than 300 water. Good God. Well, I bet some people were absolutely pulling their hair out. I didn't do it deliberately, I promise you. So, 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay, these are going to be ultra high and bots in all of these. How do I do it? Really? How do I not kill every single beaver within like 2 or 3 days of like starting a new game? Right? That's the real question, isn't it? How are we doing over here? Okay, we've got 1, 2, 3. How much water have we got? We've got 118 water. Why are you not pumping? Oh, because for some reason they're not connected to paths. What are you talking about, game? Let's drag that down. Okay. Oh, it's just that one. Okay, fine, good. Right. So, it was just one tiny bit of path there. The rest are connected. Are you pumping? You're not pumping. Why? Why are you not pumping? Oh, okay. What is going on? Because you've got water. Have we not got the timber bots in there right now? Is that what we're waiting for? No, they're there. What? Why aren't you? Oh, thank God. They are now. Well, at least one of them is pumping. Yeah, they're all started pumping now. Whew. Okay, that had me seriously sweating. And the water, hopefully, is now going to go up. Now, of course, because we've got this arrangement, we're pumping all year round. So this should be fine. We just have to make sure that we have enough water. Adding 2 tile depth to the whole thing, how much, like, as a percentage? Like, what is that? So we were down to it. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We've just added 20% more water. And that's on top of the the dam augmentations that we've done. Boom. So that structure sat there since the early part of the series, not getting built. It got built, lasted about 5 seconds, and then got destroyed. That's the kind of stuff we love. There's so many people going, it's really, really not. It's really not, Sky. The last thing we've really got to do is change this section of the channel to reflect this section of the channel over here. So we're going to have 3 Lidos, 2 pumps. So it's just all got to be moved along a bit. So this middle Lido lines up with that tile. So this edge lines up with that tile, which is a damn shame because it means this has just got to move over 1 tile. 1 bloomin' tile, for heaven's sake. How are we doing for water? We're at 6.2k of water. Yes. Yes. That's my official celebration voice now. Yes. We were okay when we were switching these pumps around because we were obviously demolishing the old pumps and then building the new ones. But these are additional pumps and we need 50 treated planks each. And currently we have less than 40. Okay, great. That's really good news. So that's going to make this an even slower process. And there was less rejoicing than possibly at any point in history. Seriously, I've already lost the will to live doing this. This is a night doing these pumps. I mean, by the time I got to the 4th one, I was ready to pluck out my own eyeballs. Seriously, this better be worth it. Like I need to look at this at the end and go, yeah, it was worth doing. Because at the moment, oh my God, I'm like, no more. I don't care how it looks. What am I doing? I'm putting in 4s, aren't I? Flip this. That's a 5, you lemon. 4s. Okay, so 6 of those go in there. Yeah, it's done. Finally, it's done. Now the question is, was it worth it? Yes, but only just. I do think. Well, have a look, picture. Now that it's all tidied up, I've got to say, I think it was worth it. Everything is now symmetrical. And yeah, I think it looks pretty great. There's, there's still a whole ton of beautification work that needs to be done, but the basic structure is there. Now, the only thing that I haven't done is I haven't moved this wall in. Like this probably needs to come out. Yeah, we should line up with that probably. So this needs to come out a couple of tiles and go across here. And this would then go through there. Yeah, I think that's what needs to happen. Now, while we've been busy sorting out the Giga... Oh, no, there's one thing I've got to show you, which is I think this is cool. So, obviously, when you're like down here and looking around, it's kind of hard to see the strongest shape. But, of course, now it doesn't matter which way you look at it. Whether you look at it from this way, you get the strongest shape. And if you look at it from this way, you get the strongest shape. Hooray! That was a kind of a neat byproduct. I love it. That wasn't even intended. And when I looked at it, because I was looking at it like this, and I was like, why can I see that shape wherever I look? Oh, yeah. And then over here, of course, we've got Archie with his arches. I've got to say, it's kind of cool seeing all the water wheels through the gaps and stuff. Now, here we can actually see how it's going to look. And I think that is very cool indeed. Being able to see the water wheels and pumps underneath, all churning away. And as you can see, we have made some significant progress with Archie. Look at this. We are more than halfway done with Archie. Wow. Oh, what a great way to end the episode. The big question now is going to be, now that I've got these bot factories over here, which I've just paused for now, do we create a separate district? Well, that presents so many issues. If you want to find out if I solve them, well, you'll have to come back for the next episode. Picture.
Bye, guys.
We'll catch you for the next one. Can't wait to see your comments about this. Looks pretty cool though, right? Peace out.